What up, y'all, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. Give yourself some time to click off if you don't know what's going on, but we just met up with the Coffee Goons, Team Flare Nouveau, and we're about to learn the true history of Team Flare, allegedly, when we walk through here. Bro, what happened to this game? This is insane. Is there a history we don't know about how Team Flare came to be? Maybe connected to why Lysander hates AZ even more than we found out in X and Y. Like he started Team Flare to be against AZ. Off the sin he committed. Shank that like button, y'all. Hey, bro. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own. See, bro, I read right. To reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the whole region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with the place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. If Lysander didn't launch it, Team Flare doesn't go all the way to the freaking terrorist section. They still remain like a mafia. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies, I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, T-Tart, to witness the truth yourself. Bro, I'm so happy this game is acknowledging AZ is a villain. Wow, bro. How's that? You'll see. Let me judge me. You got a legit mega ring too. Nah, bro, that's a grunt moving it. I see the sliding mechanism. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secret for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthine, and of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get a chance to see the truth for yourself. This is legit Pokemon Z. The real deal sequel. Don't expect a hot cup of coffee or anything, even if you do manage to make it back up alive. Apparently it's freaking run by Pokemon in there. Wait, you're not coming? He wants me to go in and see it myself. Are you telling me I'm gonna go in here and see Team Flare as just? Aside from what Lysander does at the end? What the frick? Great, you got my number now. What, Mabel? I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator in front of you, see it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Hey, Emma, stupid Emma. You sent me here. Does Emma know about this place enough? Of course she does. Yo. This a whole remake. The door seems to be locked. The letter A. Yo, are you telling me Lysander knew about what the A stands for? Maybe he knew what was in Prism Tower. And if we hadn't beaten him and then he went crazy and launched the weapon, that he would have gone on to come to Lumios and uncover Prism Tower and crap. Bruh. This game took a turn out of nowhere. Alright, we got a computer here. Is that a V? You pulled down the lever and activated the power supply unit. It's not something AZ's done in recent years, but it must have been something crazy leading up to what he did 3,000 years ago. Something that he still has not atoned for. Hey bro, freaking Team Rocket warp panels in 3D. Oh shoot bro, there's something there. What's this? What is it? It's going to picture mode. Let us see what this is. It's a Team Flare cup. Where is it? A card key? Bro. 3D Lysander Labs. Hey bro, what? Hey bro? Hey bro? Hey bro? You're an electric type. Bro, I beat that Houndoom so fast I didn't even hear this music. Alright, so we have a card key. Does this card key have the A on it? I doubt it. We could take this card key and open something. I know we're not about to find Team Flare just and look at AZ as horrible. And then AZ goes on to die at the end of the game. But I can go through this. Let me just quickly check if this card key can open this right here. Yo, what's with the freaking... Why is it... Oh, get that off my map. Oh, it does work. Okay. I thought it said I needed an A or something. Tiny mushroom. Why would that crap grow here? No sunlight. Who see me? Freaking Noivern? Who see me? What the frick is that? I knew it was a Noivern. Stupid. Of course he wouldn't go in. Dude, rubble. All this freaking rubble. Look like some Sada Turo notes. Hold up. Move, Froligator. Oh, dude. Ain't that... He had a map of Lumios. Was investigating Mega Evolution. I have a weird theory, but I don't want to... It's not even a big theory. It's just a weird thing they might do in this game. It's something I've mentioned in a video before, but I don't want to say it. It's one of those things where it's impossible they do that. Wait a sec. Wait a freaking sec. Is it possible they do that? Oh, okay, the letter B. It has nothing to do with A. I mean, I'll say it. I'll say it in a bit. I think it's worth saying. I mean, I want y'all to know what I'm thinking. Okay, well, I'll just say it now, bro. So, when AZ designs the ultimate weapon, and it freaking blooms, it looks a lot like the flower Floette holds. Floette was given to AZ. They said in an interview it was given to AZ by his mom. I don't know if all that is canon. You know, they could change their mind on backstory they didn't put in the games. But the ultimate weapon looking... I guess I go on this. Like Floette's flower, does it mean something? Floette's apparently so freaking strong You need the strongest Mega Evolution user, and it almost sounded like he said you're gonna need multiple. What would make a freaking Floette that strong? It's the freaking flower? I'm trying to draw a connection between the ultimate weapon and AZ's Floette's flower. Like there could be some connection. All right, Lab Key B. Where did I see the B? I was gonna say, now I'm just thinking in my head, right? I don't remember which one I took. I was gonna say, is it possible the reason AZ never found Floette? I always thought that, let me see where this is. What the frick? Is it over here? Yeah. No, it's not freaking here. Frick. Where the hell is it? I always thought that Floette was always watching over AZ from a distance. For those 3,000 years that AZ was wandering, Floette was cared about him still, so it wandered looking over him. Just also hating him, right? Because AZ became a freaking genocidal dude off a moment of emotion. I thought that was the case. But is it possible that the reason Floette only returns shortly after we give him that redeeming moment is because Floette couldn't have ever returned? Something like, you know, he brings Floette back to life. I feel like I'm missing something in this room. Yeah, see? No, yeah, definitely that. He brings Floette back to life, and then he has a fight with his younger brother, all this stuff, and it leads to when the ultimate weapon is buried. That's around the time Floette disappears. You see what I'm trying to get at, right? How would AZ move the ultimate weapon around? What if it could condense down into that flower form in some sense? I'm still trying to figure out what I'm trying to say here. In the cutscene, AZ's given a box. It has the Floette with the little flower beside it on top of the box. So it's like he goes back, invents a machine using that flower as the core. And that's what blooms giant and blasts, almost burns the Kalos region. Huh, bro. You never see Floette and the ultimate weapon in the same room. All right, let's see. I think I'm lost here. Let me figure out what to do. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Can I do Rotom jump? Stupid. I obviously can, but the game gonna be like this. Something like that would also explain the feeling I'm getting that both AZ and Floette are gonna die at the end of the game. Like that's what would, you know, make the ultimate weapon disappear forever for good. Potion. Oh, it's right here. It's literally where I got stuck. Last piece of the puzzle is, what does the Prism Tower have to do with what I just said? And the name that starts with an A. It's not the name you gave to your Floette because you refer to Floette later on in the sentence. As if that's not what this whole Angie thing is. Okay, so we got the teleporter working again. I'm not sure if it's this one, but this should give us either C or the lab key to use the elevator. Hey, bro. Hey, what's good, bro? Bro, I just made him freaking pounce. All right, where are we now? Haven't gone backwards, have I? Well, hello. What, you want to fight? You want to fight, you stupid? Oh, shoot, just take it and run. Oh, lab card C. Get them both. Did you get anyone with that attack? You do no damage, bro. Forget it, bro. For alligators all like... Yo, imagine a Mega Arbok. What the frick? Yo, that's Arbok. I know y'all thought that too. Yo, get out of the way, y'all. Kill that thing. Frick, it's so strong. Alright, here we go. What's this? What am I hearing? Oh, you're dying. That's what I'm hearing. Alright, I must have a full restore. Level 69? When did you get to that, bro? Can I get some Team Flare merch? Okay, we did not freaking end up catching it. Who cares? What the frick is that? Oh, I want to use that. I want to use that. What, you got baby swords with you? Jump it fast. Jump it. Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Hey, yo, what the frick does an Aegislash look like in this game? How does its stance change? Especially with no abilities. It must have a special function. Yo, you on-mega'd me! Stupid! Who asked you to do that crap? Oh, you can't catch it. What are you, dying over there? So it just goes into stance change and then never shields up? Shield up, bro. Shield up. Oh, you can't catch it. Of course they wouldn't let you. What the frick is that? The path is now clear. Yo, can I get an expansion suit so I can like freaking jump off buildings better? Don't that freaking sound possible? Hey! It's freaking Mega Clefable. Yo! Look at this, look at this. Mega Clefable. Mega Victory Bell, I think. It's like him discovering what Mega Stones and Pokemon exists. I don't know what that is, bro. Freaking Ariados? Is there a Mega Ariados? Looks like a spin rack. Mega Helioptile? No. Not all this is meaning what we think. There's a freaking ride on there. All right, here's the elevator key. What is this, though? You know, I don't know if Game Freak ever intends to explain it. What the frick were you mining here? The gravestones. Oh my gosh, it's the gravestones of the Pokemon AZ killed. Or maybe the stone bodies of the Pokemon itself. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from the Pokemon attached to them. From the Pokemon attached to them? What, like a Pokemon can carry this rock? No! This is part of how AZ invented it. He invented a mechanism to steal the life force of Pokemon. Yo, this is what I was covering in my videos a few months leading up to the release. Yo, Game Freak is not lying. Like, they're not making stuff up. They're sticking to all the secret books and crap they put. Alright, yo, we have to get to the elevator now. Yeah, so I mean, not that Game Freak will ever explain it. But who the frick made Mewtwo's Mega Stones? We still don't know what a Mega Stone is. But once... Sounds like we're gonna freaking find out in this game. Once we find out... Is it gonna make it, like, obvious? Okay, so this is how Mewtwo has Mega Stones? Or is it gonna be a total anomaly? That makes no sense. Sounds like the kind of thing Game Freak would do. How do I get in there, bro? It's like I'm actually gonna get a suit that lets me jump. Am I wrong? Here we go, here we go. Here we go, elevator. This is crazy, bro. What the frick? Game Freak really is like, there might be a big time skip between red and blue and black and white, but from X and Y, Game Freak really has been squeezing all the games. Like X and Y happens, then 1 year later Sun and Moon, 1 year later Sword and Shield, 1 year later Scarlet and Violet, and then 1 year later Legends. Yay! I'm not opposed, bro. All right, so I came out of here, right? I just didn't expect it. Oh, frick. What's this? Hello? Oh, you can't go. Bruh! Is it 9 feet tall? It's an Easter egg, bro. It's a freaking Easter egg. AZ, did you give you a freaking toilet? Bro. This is where Lysander imprisoned AZ to get the key off his neck. Lysander uncovered everything he needed to pull this off. I mean, then again, Lysander... It's not the last minute decision that he launches the weapon. He was always planning to wipe the population, right? This guy's getting less defense points as we go. Oh my gosh. He's freaking studying the weapon. See, bro, ain't that look like the red flower she holds? Some of the machinery powered on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Just make sure everything's recording. It's hard to tell, honestly. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for the playback. File 1, the device. The ultimate weapon. File 2, the fuel. The dead Pokemon that fueled it. File 3, the legends. What do Xerneas and Yveltal have to do with it? File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Bro. This is crazy. The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath the Geosenge. What an eerie sentence. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not found yet the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Bro, it's the freaking prequel notes to X and Y. Okay, so they didn't know we had the key, they just assumed. The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. So it has to be preserved. You can't just bring back someone from their thumb. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Exactly, bro. That's not how AZ used it. Xerneas and Yveltal had nothing to do with how he used it, but somehow he made it compatible with their direct energy. The legends. This is the freaking greatest game, bro. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Another theory, listen, before you click on this one, that I made is that the ultimate weapon is kind of like a artificial third legendary. Because it can artificially steal life and artificially grant life. All that's missing is it for it to have a will of its own. Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Why you here, bro? What the frick? You got the key cards too? I know you don't come here. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon, how truly abominable it was? Yo, he's a freak, bro. AZ's crazy. AZ created that weapon. $2,000 years ago, he made another invention, stupid? I thought you corrected yourself and then just wandered for 3,000 years. You were still stupid for another 1,000 years? Which he gave a name that starts with A. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. It's like Zygarde don't like AZ. Zygarde really rather side with Lysander. And AZ knows Zygarde don't like him. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. You hear his theme? When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both. He knew about it. Both the ultimate weapon and the Prism Tower device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. He is Lysander. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. The Pokeball factory or something, right? But you're still alive. Zygarde hates AZ! Who the frick thought that? Who thought that Zygarde knows AZ a villain? Who the frick thought Zygarde would rather side with Lysander? Little puppy saved Lysander? Same dude who stuffed Zerny in a tube. You would save this guy. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde was there when the weapon was launched. It saved as many people, then went to the Terminus Cave. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power, but at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Loomis. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state, similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ. Then what must be done. Hey, so Grisham know about you? Lysander, bro. What type of timeline are we in? Someone take a screenshot and send this back in time. 2015. Yo, AZ made many inventions. Man is crazy. So here's Xerneas in the tree. Here's Yveltal in the cocoon. I'm not sure what this is right here. And I'm not sure what the frick is that? And I'm not sure what this is. Some ball. Well, I think that ball is at the tip of the flower. Oh shoot, Geosenge Town. So that's the first device he made in Geosenge. You see it's marked? And the second device he made in Prism Tower. Yo, why did you do this to Kalos? You know what's also crazy? They say Xerneas and Yveltal wake up every 1,000 years. Some say 1,000, some say 800. Every 1,000 years? Not AZ doing more of his little freaking experiments? Hey bro, quick snapshot, quick snap. Now, listen. The stuff he said about there not being enough resources, it's true. It's how we came to be what we are now. Think of the start of humanity. You have natives, okay? Hunters and gatherers. They live, let's say, by a river. When their population grows, some of them stay, some of them leave. Repeat this, and you get natives living in Africa, then Asia, then crossing over to Alaska, to Americas. Once the whole population is filled with natives and there's not enough land to go to, is when humans are forced to start to do agriculture and invent ways forward. So once we could no longer be hunters and gatherers was already the start to the end that AZ is describing. Once that happened, it was only artificial that we can sustain. And then slowly you get to, you know, Copper Age. They invent steam engine and all. We have to do technological advancements because we demand more. We demand more food, more progress being made because of our growing population. He's not wrong, right? Not to say a freaking at all that, you know, I support his actions. Like, what, do I have to stop myself from being cancelled? He likes Lysander. But it's just to say, Lysander, what he understood was a truth. He was just also crazy. I'll give you endless coffee on the house. Just let Grisham be the one to save us this time. You such a calm Team Flare, Lee. Like, Team Flare looks so diplomatic. But you're not trying to wipe the population, right? Did you see Lysander? He's still down there. To think he is still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could you just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Well, yeah, they don't really like him for what he did. Grisel, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Titar, you know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do that? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumios, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too become pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumios. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumios better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumios' people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Bro, it's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Yeah, I'm a leak it, bro. Yo, this is what they did in Legends Arceus. How they flipped Team Galactic to be something good back then. Now they flipped Team Flare to be the heroes. Bruh. This game is so goated, man. Holy frick, I could get used to this version of Game Freak. Them not hiding from the lore they created. They always hide from the lore they create, bro. This is mind-blowing. This is not like them. Alright. I'm here, bro. So, 5 years ago, the Prism Tower got remote activated. Then 2 years ago, it starts emanating a lot of power. Then 6 months ago, Rogue Megas are coming. It's reaching its burst point from that moment 5 years ago. Tell me the name. Tell me that A name, AZ. Tell me that A name. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now. Isn't that right? You're horrible! Oh, teacher, did you manage to find Grisham? Okay, can we not leak details, bro? Oh, I found him alright. No kidding, I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's a part of this group, Team... I don't like you knowing this. Team Flare Nouveau. And he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Bro, you're 3,000 years old. You have to have better wisdom than this. He being kind of stupid, you know? I guess he's ashamed. He's gonna die, bro. T-Tar, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Zygarde hates you, F you, bro! Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed. And of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most, but my rage had not subsided. He's freaking reciting the same text from I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. HD! Yo, it's the same text. But instead of he, it's saying I. In my rage, I remade the device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. In Japanese, it says he becomes a god of destruction. Oh my gosh, the light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I'd given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Beautiful. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering. A man of great power? "2,000 years ago? A man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. Whoa, it's a continuation! How do I pronounce it? Angie? I'll say Angie, bro. Allow it, or Ange. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. Oh my gosh, what a king. I dreamt of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. How much mega power it have? It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history, and the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. Yo, whoever Mega Evolved Floette dying, bro. They about to get friggin' burnt. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Is it cause she died? Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. Nothing's never been cool. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess and Team MZ is still clearing it up. Naveen, I appreciate AZ's trying to right his wrongs. And I owe him, go watch your stream, bro. And I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize you might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen, you don't do nothing. I do everything. Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. T-Tar, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you've got to beat Grisham. I'm conflicted. How come? Oh, shoot. Did I pick a bad option? Tell him about Grisham's history. Oh, yeah, I see why you'd hesitate. I told the whole history? Still, though, as rough as that is, can you afford to give up now? Besides, even if you backed down and left everything up to Grisham, do you know how Floette... How do you know Floette would choose to fight alongside him? And would that bring AZ any peace? I understand feeling conflicted, but I think you should face Grisham. Let the outcome of your battle decide things. Wow, we really considered letting Grisham do it. Now go earn a challenger's ticket. Whoa. Thank you. I'll forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. He's gonna die, bro. We all know it's happening. So all he did was create a... It wasn't supposed to be a bomb, but he made a freaking Mega Evolution bomb. Dude, see? We were right! This is before Lumiose City even exists. Maybe it's just a little Lumiose town. Oh my gosh. Who the frick would have thought, man? Alright, man, we're not too deep into this episode. I'll keep it going. Shank that like button, y'all. Alright, so now I have to wait till nighttime and gather how many points. So here's one thing, right? We know the story. How could... How can this go wrong? If freaking Jet knows how bad it is and is like, I want to wield it. Surely something like that is happening. Because what the frick is her role in the story? Yo, who the frick? What is this? This is where the battle zone is happening? Where the frick am I? Bro, I'm supposed to go here, stupid. Who the frick is the powerful man that AZ spoke to 2,000 years ago? The only time frame that I know 2,000 years ago can line up with is not even Kalos. It's when the Paldean Empire was around. I think the Paldean Empire, again, he builds this in Lumio, so it doesn't have to do with Paldea as far as I can tell. But the Paldean Empire begins 2,000 years ago, spends 1,000 years wasting their resources trying to find the secret in Area Zero, and then they collapse. Then 805 years ago, Uva Naranja forms. That's modern Paldea. But if he almost burnt Kalos, maybe he straight up destroyed it. And then over time, like people move from other lands, like people come from Galar, come from Paldea, like UK and Spain. What the frick? A curse? And AZ seeing new people come into Kalos for the first time, which is Lumios, he builds it. Whoa, bro. AZ, what'd you name the freaking ultimate weapon? Surely you gave it a name. You don't just call one thing Ange and the other thing ultimate weapon. Yo, this guy mega evolved! Who the frick are you? This ugly... They mega evolve now? Yo, it is such a crazy feeling to not know what Pokemon are about to mega evolve as you're playing this game. This is a freaking once in a lifetime feeling. But maybe 20 years down the line, we'll get more megas. Look at this stupid lady. Don't know how to use the door. She's still trying. Bro. Freaking freaky. Freaky. Yeah, I want to see one of the Kalos starters, man. Are you scared of looking at the list too, lady? I got it. I got all the points. Let's fight this goon. Frogger is level 71. Holy. Alright. The big moment. You know, in hindsight, this freaking truck give you full-on Ginkgo Guild Volo vibes. I mean, look at them. What the frick? Man was the leader of Team Flare the whole time? Grisham's going to be the one to come out. It'll be Team Flare Nuvo who saves Lumios this time. But I guess we still need to make a living. Fine. I'm not giving you a living. F you. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? I'm still not sure. Grisham's not the type of trainer you're going to be able to beat if your heart's not in it. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of ZA Royale anyway? We're fighting for AZ? Yeah, we know about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. So, all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? So please, that's too far. But it is true that you teacher don't have any real ties to the city. Yo, I don't know. I have come to love the city. That's good. He a team player leader? So kind. I'm glad you also have something to fight for. But it is still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I'll become the greatest trainer and use AZ's soul to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was his Pokemon the whole time. Do Mega X, bro. Do Mega X. Oh, shoot. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose? I'll free you from your past? I will protect Lumiose. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true and burn away all their shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Okay, we'll do Mega vs. Mega. Kanto Johto brothers. Is this a freaking special team? Did you heal me? Tell me you healed me. I'm freaking burnt? I'm clearly burnt already. How am I burnt before the fight? He killed me. So this how you want to play? This how we gonna do this, bro? I'm about to lose to him. Okay, break him, Mega Horn him. Oh, you freaking protected, bro. Wow, the first trainer with a full team of 6. Malamar, I should be able to handle this one too. Bro, so much for Mega on Mega action. I'm about to heal my Feraligatr. High Roar. Wait, is it this? Yo, why are you freaking losing to me? Aw. Why are you freaking losing to me? I'm freaking screwed, bro. I'm running out of freaking options here. Alright, I'll just freaking spam Psychic on you. Aw, frick you, bruh. He gonna make me need to heal. Look, I just dodged it. I'm this far in the game and I'm just realizing this. Alright, 3 Pokemon left. Mega Evolve. He might legit beat me. Alright, now Swords Dance. That's not Swords Dance. Alright, don't. Oh, frick! I can't beat this thing! I cannot beat this thing! Oh, frick, bro. Oh my god, I have to heal. That's crazy, I have to heal. We'll do Thunder Wave. Run! I'll heal. You freaking win, bro. You'll win. Let me use I've never used a Max Revive yet. Let's use one. Alright. Now freaking, what do? I can't do nothing. It all rests on my one Pokemon. Go liquidation fast. Or Swords Dance. Run and Swords Dance. Why are you alive, bro? Holy frick, he's strong. Everything on his team can Mega Evolve. Go X. I guess Y fits Team Flare more, but you're new, bro. Mega Evolve and burn it all the way. Name my son Grisham. Wait. He's not weak to water anymore. Frick! Run, sir, run! He killed me. I got the death screen. He killed me. Yo, canonically, you don't black out. You don't black out. Whoa. Alright, let's pick the other answer. No, I'm gonna pick the same answer. What's with little one eye over there, huh? You copying Lysander? I'm not losing this time. Let's get back to Charizard. This man got winded. Level 60s. Level freaking 60s. We're almost at the Volo levels. All right, do it. My Mega just ran out. It's almost like a lot of the Team Flare admins didn't agree with Lysander. They were just following his lead, right? Don't kill me this time. Do not kill me, stupid. Yes, yes. Yes! He killed me. You know what? Have your revenge, Shmurda. Have your revenge. You can do it. Use poison jab. Shmurda. Remember, it's the same buff Bellsprout from the start. I get my wish granted. I get my wish. They should have been green. Bro, it's been a long time coming. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real, the world of beauty and that sense of justice, still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart, his ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you're now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, T-Tar. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. A good Team Flare leader, bro. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you overheat. Oh shoot, I don't have a use for this. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those burnt... That is what I ordered. What the frick? Why you remember that, bro? I ordered it once. Yo! Don't teleport, stupid. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer, but I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Grisham, it seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. What the frick are they covering, bro? It's so creepy. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Yo, Zygarde can't assemble itself, bro. It's confirmed. What a loser. Zygarde actually sucks. What the frick? Say something. Hello? Guess what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I made it to rank A too. Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With two rank A trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Bro, this is gonna be heartbreaking. Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower, Is it Ange that is affecting you? She's putting on an act. Looks like she'll be okay. Are you sure she's okay? She looked like she's trying to be strong. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough, but we'll never succumb if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now is the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big ones to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and all, and of this world, will be safe in your hands. Yo, bro. Floette in pain, AZ sick. They're reaching the end of their lifespan. I don't know if Ange has anything to do with it. It shouldn't. But their immortality had a limit. Bro, there's no way, dude. We wait 13 years for AZ and he dies to never need to be able to be waited for again. Instead, we get L. Hey, chill! What the frick? That's not my alarm. Oh my god. Teacher, are you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Frick, bro. Shank that like button. It all ends now. It says Prism Tower's dark turn. You saw it, right? We're gonna go to Prism Tower. We're gonna see what stupid jet streams hid. Jet fuels. Can't melt prism beams. It's time to find out. What's Zygarde up to? What's gonna happen with Floette? Do they die? Thank you for watching all 7 of these episodes with me. I've tried to do as much as possible in these, but it's come to an end. Next episode has to be the finale. What Mega Evolution is, what Ange is, what happens to AZ and Floette. It all comes down to this. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.